a match victory, and we'll give him a ticket to the final. Will be another Catalan in this game. Game number 5 in the match.
Right.
Still the same variation as in game 1.
This is fairly
standard. B4 is not a move I've spent too much time on, but a cool move, getting some space, and of course trying to make the C5 break as hard as possible for black. However, as we can see, there are some concessions made with the B4 move. One of them is the C4 square.
Yeah, so this is fairly typical these days. I feel like this kind of structure with C5 and B for C5 and D4.
Yeah, often played by Rajabov and Nakamura.
Yeah,
this
and
kind
then
of setup, and then
goes...
try to get this kind of
that's right.
game going. So that's typical.
I'm not sure if this is the same.
No, it's not the same. Because what you're referring to is the Queen's Gambit declined.
Yeah.
But we could get this similar kind of structure. This is the Catalan, so you have the bishop on G2, which is a major difference. But yeah. So very often in the Queen's Gambit decline, black does this to exchange light square bishops. This is not going to be possible now because this is on G2, but still, it's the same theme, I guess.
Yeah, this is a bit tricky. Okay, so black has gotten himself a very good knight on C4, but he still needs to entangle a bit. So B6, that's a good start, I guess, and bishop A.
Maybe bishop A6 now.
That is met by A4, yeah?
Yeah.
But you could always take on... No. I was thinking taking on D2 and go bishop C4, probably, but knight takes, yeah?
Yeah. Okay, so now he took with the queen, knight E4.
Now bishop A6, yeah?
I'm not sure if you gain anything by getting the bishop to A6, and besides I could go knight E5 threatening 2 things.
Yeah, also I'm gonna question whether taking on B6 is anything and playing bishop C7.
Maybe.
Probably not.
Probably not what you want to do. B4 is hanging as well. He protects B4. So A3, bishop A6 now could be a move. Pretty standard stuff. Takes on C5 instead. Around. This is of course a complicated positions because there are so many captures available. Now there are none. So we have some clarification. Knight E5. This is a move, of course, to watch out for. And now the knight is hanging as well on E4. Okay, so knight C6 could net white the bishop here now if he wants it. Yes, but of course desperate for a win now. 3.5 a half. He must win this game. That's my take. He can't afford to drop any more points.
I think he's got a fairly good position though. So, but okay. So black wants to play G5, I think here.
G5, yeah, to get some space on the king side.
I think so.
Yeah. So he decides to go for the fork, go for the bishop here, and now this is a very nice bishop though.
Yeah.
This looks very nice for white.
So, as white here, do you ever want to play F3 to kick the knight away?
I think so, yeah. Depending a bit where the knight goes, because if you chase it around to F7, then that might just hurt your own chances because the bishop is chased away.
Right.
The knight doesn't do much on E4, at least not for now. So I guess I would focus on the B file, maybe exchange some rooks, and then try to exploit my pair of bishops. So I would take on B8 and play rook B1 now.
But rook takes B1, queen takes, and bishop takes E2.
Yeah, queen B8 looks very good for white.
King
this
F7.
One.
This one is hanging, right.
Yeah, so Halvard agrees the knight is cute but doesn't do much, but Jesper is sick of it anyway and chases it away. Knight F6, probably going to D7.
What about something like... Yeah, okay, so it does...
It does this plan, yeah.
But now there's also knight E8.
There's knight E8 now, yeah.
After take some B1, some B1, take on E2.
But then the knight will never be able to chase this away and you could just run up the A pawn, I guess. So that would be super passive for black, and this E-pawn is not worth much.
It's not worth much, I guess.
Because this will never promote, so...
Yeah.
I don't think Algan should do that. Maybe something like Queen D8 or Queen E8, probably better. Preparing Rook B5. And then Queen B8. But you have to remember this one is hanging as well.
Yeah, that's right.
Queen D8, yeah. Good move. Maybe King F2.
Can you ever claim an advantage with white if you take the rook and take an f6? Probably not. Nah, I don't like it.
Looks unlikely, but then you have to play e4 immediately, I think, to break up the position. Because this one is... this bishop on d2 looks pretty in these stonewall kind of positions, but often very passive.
Yeah.
Restricted by these pawns. Okay, so bishop f1. Nice.
Yeah, so he wants to trade that bishop off for the bishop on c4, I suppose.
He might, yeah, and exploit this bishop. I guess this is black's best minor piece now. Trying to improve the knight. Maybe g5. Doesn't look... Okay, so he takes and then maybe... Okay, maybe this is the plan.
Queen c8.
Just to cover the b7 square and then just...
What if you go
keeping the queen away?
c6 here, just to be really concrete?
Yeah, and then I guess knight b6 then.
Yeah, knight b6, and then there's not so much going on anymore.
Maybe
Suddenly
not.
We're losing, probably.
It's not so easy to round up this pawn though, so it doesn't look so stupid, but at least it's blocking.
e3.
Bishop h3, dropping this, but he doesn't mind.
Yeah, you always got queen e1.
But what is this kind of move? Does he want to play g4? Okay, e4 instead. Right.
Yeah, okay.
I guess g6 now. You don't want to do this though, because you get so vulnerable on the dark square. So he drops this one. It might have been. Drops this pawn.
For sure, that's a blunder.
Fe takes this instead. Oh, now it's lost.
As I said, for sure, this is a blunder.
Yeah.
I mean... Yeah, he couldn't really go to f8 either, or I guess he had to, but...
I guess g6 had to be played.